passion and telling you better spread. I stick my butt in there.
Bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. Is you fuck it? 2 shots, fuck it.
Hello, it's your girl Moonflower looking like a crackhead, but however, today I'm going to show you how I stretch out my 4C hair by using the African threading method. It's very simple and easy and you don't need much. All I used in this video was Blue Magic Original Super Sure Grow, sew-in sewing thread, rubber bands, and lastly, a detangle comb. So after I washed, detangled, and moisturized my hair and scalp, I parted my hair into 4 sections and braided the ponytail to make sure it stretched a little as it dried overnight after me washing it. Right now, I'm taking some Blue Magic grease for a little moisture and applying it to my ends and hair and getting ready to prep this section so I can detangle it. A good method for prepping your hair also for any hairstyle is massaging your scalp. It feels very relaxing and it promotes hair growth. Right here, this is the results of me detangling this section. Now I'm going to part this section into 4 chunky parts while using my rubber bands to secure those parts. Quick tips on using rubber bands for this method: you do not have to use rubber bands at all, but you can. It's a personal preference for me. And when you do use rubber bands, you don't want to tie them too tight because it is unhealthy for you to have a lot of tension on your roots. You can always do smaller parts. Smaller parts will result in a longer stretch, but will of course take longer. It just all pretty much depends on your personal preference. Next is getting the thread together. The thread I'm showing is already pre-cut, but it starts from my right shoulder in the video and ends at my left hand. So as you can see here, I've placed the thread on my ponytail, not on the rubber band, because I previously mentioned we do not want a lot of tension on our roots. But I placed the thread on my hair to where there is a smaller end and a longer end hanging. What you're going to do is wrap this smaller end around the ponytail as far as you can go first. When the thread is all wrapped around on the smaller end, hold it down and secure it by taking the longer end and wrapping it around your hair, slowly binding the ponytail together. When threading your hair, it's better not to leave a lot of spaces. If you want a longer stretch, you have to bind your hair leaving almost no spaces or lumps. However, it's okay if you do leave spaces because your hair is going to stretch either way. You can also double thread the hair for security to make sure there are no spaces. Me personally, I double thread a section when the hair that I grabbed is too thick. Once you start to approach the end of your hair, you're going to take the thread and start threading upwards until the thread runs out, and then you're going to secure it with a rubber band. And voila, there you have it. That's how I thread my hair. Now I'm going to show you a second time, and then afterwards I'm going to finish up the last 2 in this section off camera and come back and show y'all the results. Bye! Now that my head is threaded completely, I can now officially be a crackhead. I already look the part. A friend of mine even told me that I look like Marlon Williams from the movie Don't Be a Menace. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is lightly spray my hair, and I'm going to take this time to oil my scalp with some Ducro Stimulating Hair Oil. I highly recommend this stuff. It's really awesome, and I use it on my ends a lot also. Afterwards, I'm going to wrap my hair up and leave it threaded for 1 to 2 days. You can always leave your hair threaded longer if you want. African women even go months with their hair threaded. You can even still get good results from just leaving your hair threaded for 1 day. That's why I love this result. I love it because it works as a heatless blowout. It's a great way to prevent shrinkage, and it does not take long. Here am I 1 to 2 days later, getting ready to undo my hair. This is the fun part because this part is just so satisfying to me. Y'all have no idea. But yeah, when you're unthreading your hair, all you have to do is remove the rubber band on the part where you secured it at lastly, if it hasn't popped off already on its own. Take the end of the thread, unwrap your ends, and tug on the thread for your hair to unravel. Once you finish unraveling your hair completely, I highly recommend that you massage your scalp before combing it out. It feels extremely good, and like I said previously, it promotes a lot of hair growth. So, yep. Of course, I don't plan on looking like this. I literally look like Angelica's doll off of the Rugrats, Cynthia, and I am not gonna look like this for the next for the whole day. So I am going to go ahead and do my makeup and get cute. So wait, what? Why didn't it? Hold up. What the? Can you please? Come on now. Alright, here are the results, guys. I hope you like what you see, and I hope that this video has been so helpful for y'all. I am loving this voluminous afro. I love it. I completely love it. I'm so proud of it. Worked hard to have it too. But yeah, subscribe if you like my video and you want to see more content like this. Let me know in the comments below if you try this method and how it works for you. Bye.